Hey Tommy, what do you call it when you cross a potato with a pavlova?
A Spudlova.
I love it! Hi, I'm Daddy G.
And Tommy G.
And today we're making Spudlova. It's a potato pavlova with a savoury mince filling and parmesan on top. Sort of like an upside down cottage pie. I hope you like it.
Bon appetit.
So I've got around about 330 grams of peeled diced potatoes, 336, that's fine, and popping it into a fairly rapidly boiling pot of water, salted. And we set the time for 35 minutes, people. Thank you. So while our potatoes are boiling, I'm just going to whack a mildly generous tablespoonful of butter into a little pan, and we're going to put a teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of mixed herbs, and just bring it up to warmth so it can infuse through the butter. When the butter and garlic and herbs seem all really well combined, it's a good time just to kill the heat, and we'll reserve this for when we start mashing our potato. While the potatoes are still boiling, I think they've got about 19 or 18 minutes, we need to preheat the old oven to 180 degrees Celsius or centigrade or whatever you want to call that stuff. And other fun activities we can do: line a baking tray with baking paper and take 4 googie eggs, and we need to separate them. Reserve the whites. Obviously don't throw the yolks away, but we need the whites for our meringue. Okay? Thank you.
Why does it take so long?
So when our timer goes off for the potatoes, we just want to strain them off in the old sinkaroonie. Steamy as. Pop in our magic garlic herb butter. Sorry, you can see that?
Yep.
There you go. And then we mash the living heck out of it. You want to just make sure every little bit of potato is squashed into molecules. Hey, in there. And when that's looking pretty alright, we transfer it to a big glass bowl. Sorry about the noise, because the whisk works better in this. Shazam! Nobody saw anything. Right, now we need some sour cream. Around 3 tablespoons. Layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. That was not incredibly scientific, and I'm aware of that, but we'll do our best. And a good slab of cracked salt. And the cracked pepper. So you're probably looking at putting in almost twice what you think you need, given the other contingencies of this meal. But anyway, a good slug of cracked pepper. And then we get the weapon of choice, the whiskey whisk. whisk the heck out of that until it's fluffy as. And there wants to be absolutely zero lumps in this for it to work. So you need to just keep fluffing it and fluffing it. And that still can form peaks. So what we do is we'll whack in a bit of milk. Just go a bit at a time until it's just off the forming peaks mark. So you just want to not slop, but not standing uppy either. And just as a little cheat, we can chuck in at this point a teaspoon of corn flour, starch, whatever you call this stuff, to help it keep its shape nice right, yeah? That's a beautiful, softy, lovely, lovely. Bellissimo. We've got our 4 egg whites in a mixing bowl. Whack them in the Whizzimatron. And while that's going around, we need to have a teaspoon, this thing, the spoonful of tea of this stuff, the cornmeal flour. When it starts to thicken a little bit, look on top. Can you see it there?
Yeah, I can see it.
See how it's starting to get a little bit white? Yeah, well that's what we want. When it gets really, really white and starts forming peaks, we know we're there. So we're chucking in a teaspoon of cornstarch. And a teaspoon of vinegar. And then we're going to thermonuclear. Yay! And when you finally get the soft white peaks happening, you're in business. So all we got to do is very, very gently fold our this one potato mix, which should be cool. Chicken. Not bad at all. Yeah. Fold that very, very gently in with our egg whites. Okay, so we don't want to disturb anything too much. We're just going to pop it in. Just gently fold it through. Sorry. Very gently just fold that through until it all gets assimilated together. Oh, mate, this looks amazing. All right. think that's good enough. You don't want to overdo it at all. Okay, so, sorry buds, I just need this. All we're going to do, I'm sorry about the huge amount of background mess, is just gently, gently, gently pour our base out onto the baking tray. You can see this colour mismatch where I haven't stirred it through completely, it doesn't matter. And just, that's going to be our base. So remember, our oven's been preheating at 180. As soon as we pop this in, we drop it down to about 110 or 100, okay? Somewhere in there, range. So that is our little base, looks amaze balls. Hey, no, I didn't do it. Okay, thanks buds, and that's going straight into the oven. And the second it goes in, like I said, drop it down to about I'm going 105, something like 100 to 110, and set the timer for an hour and a half. While our base is cooking in the oven, we're just going to get some mince. And a bit of, in this case, bolognese sauce. And beef stock. Thanks to good old Maggie beer. We always trust Maggie. And we're just going to pour all this together. I know it's really gross that I put semi-frozen meat in there, but I didn't have any time. So, sue me. Okay, it'll all come out alright. In the end, it'll be savoury as. So our savoury filling is just starting to reduce. I'm just going to slip in a bit of corn flour and water to help thicken it up. Because we don't want it too runny, we just want it to sit nicely on top of our Spudlova. So we just keep giving it a stir until there's nice little gaps, and then we let it cool down because it can't be too hot when it goes on top. Okay, that's pretty much how we want it to look. So we'll kill the heat in that and let it cool down and before we plate up. Cool. Thank you very much. The timer's just gone off for our base. We'll leave the oven on though. Gently bring it out. I tell you what, that's looking pretty groovy in my little world. And we're going to crank this temperature up to 180 now. Hopefully I got that right. I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see a thing without my glasses, pet. I think it's 180. Okay. And we're going to put some of, I didn't have my glasses, sorry. Put some of this stuff, Exhibit A, on some of that stuff, Base B, alright? It's going to be a whole thing. It's just a yummy minced meat, stock, tomatoey, yummy stuff, saucy thing. Spread that around nice and pretty evenly. And then we just get some Parmigiano and spread this like everywhere, because everyone loves a bit of Parmigiano, right? It's the best stuff in the known universe. It's up there with, I don't know, crack cocaine and stuff for addictiveness. I love me Parmigiano. Anyway, there we go. Sprinkle it around, round. Now this little puppy is going back in the oven for 10 minutes at 180. Okay? And that, my friends, is going to be our Spudlova. Thank you. Okay. So we're taking it out of the oven after 10 minutes. It's looking amazing. I've got to say, looking amazing. Put it down there. Shut these puppies. Turn the heat off. Blah, blah, blah. And I think it's officially time to see what it's made of. I don't know where to attack it first, maybe here. We've got a slice through there. And we'll slice through there. Oh no, come on. Thank you very much. And there we go, people. Looks delicious. Let's give it a taste, eh? Wow. The potato is like fluffy like a cloud, and the mince is just so flavorful. Really, really good. I would rate that a thumbs up. Thank you. Here, Tommy to the G, tell us what you reckon about the Spudlova.
Yummy!
Yummy! That's terrific.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like or leave a comment below.
Very cool.
Also, give us a big fat thumbs up, Garland lovers.
Very cool. Thank you, everyone.